Good morning and welcome to the wonderful world of Des Moines. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Okay, so if they're blue, it's a boy. If it's pink, it's a girl. So blue is a brother, pink is a sister. Okay? Ready? Set, go!
So exciting!
What do you think? Are you excited?
I'm not messy? I think you're a little bit messy.
There you go.
You're a raccoon?
No, she is.
Oh.
A baby raccoon.
This is a girl.
Mhm.
It's a girl. You know, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
How come one whisker goes up and one goes down?
I don't know.
Because his name is Rascal. He's a rascal.
I need to tell you something. Sometimes with my purple rabbit, my rabbit's whiskers, and one of my rabbit's whiskers go up, and one of my rabbit's whiskers go down.
Oh.
Like your baby raccoon.
Oh.
Maybe aliens did it.
No, they don't come out of that earth.
They don't come out that early?
They don't come to the earth, I think. That's
Oh. Don't come to the earth.
Wow.
That's kind of deep.
She knows more than you do. You thought you did. She did.
Aliens live on the moon.
They do.
Hey! Leave my little kids alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
And Dale comes home.
How are you doing today, Craig?
Good, Mama.
About ready to make those walking tacos?
Yeah.
I think Livy wants to do a taste test tonight when Stephanie's here.
Right, what kind of taste is it?
I have to look. I have some things I bought. I just can't remember what they are at the moment.
Boy.
One thing, you get to taste fruitcake. What do you think about that?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake's good. I think you'll like it.
I never had fruitcake in my life.
Yeah. What have you been doing today?
Hanging around.
Hanging around? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been one of those kind of days. Tomorrow we'll go out though.
McDonald's.
Yeah, we'll go out to lunch McDonald's with Livy, and then we'll go to the library,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see where else we want to stop.
Okay.
Okay. What have you been watching today?
The Muppet Show.
It's always a good. Always a good thing. Which episodes have you been
Mac
watching?
Davis.
Oh, Mac Davis. I loved Mac Davis. Do you know what songs Mac Davis sang?
I Believe in Music.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was popular when I was probably a teenager. Trying to remember what other songs he sang.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
It's hard to be humble.
Oh yeah, it's hard to be humble. Yeah, he had a lot of great songs. I see you have that dinosaur on your computer Dad made. That looks cute with his little Christmas hat. How many days till Florida, do you know?
18.
18 days. It'll be 2 weeks before we know it.
Yeah. Hey folks, this is Craigie Bever here, and tonight we're making walking tacos.
What's the first step we need to do?
Chop up the vegetables.
Mm-hmm. What else do we need to do? What about the hamburger? What do we do with it?
Here.
Do we need to cook it?
Hey,
Okay.
aren't chips a part of it?
Yeah, chips are a part of it, Libby. Okay, so we've got the ground beef in the skillet, and now we need to add some salt. Do you want to salt it? Okay, that's probably good. And then we turn it on to this burner onto about right there at the 6. And then while that's cooking, we'll chop up our vegetables, okay? Okay, so Lydia and Craig are working on cutting up the lettuce.
So what else that matters anyway? The whole
You're doing a good job.
Can't do it.
Okay, too hard? Maybe if I make it a smaller piece. Well, it's looking pretty good. We gotta chop it up smaller. Let's see. You put the lettuce now into that bowl. I'd help Craig chop it up into a little bit smaller pieces. Okay, Craig has his onion goggles on, and he's chopping up the onion with the Chop Whiz, which is definitely one of our favorite kitchen tools. All right. What? Well, he's chopping onions. That helps him to not, his eyes not to hurt when he chops onions. Yeah, Craig's gonna slide it over. Livy wants to try the Chop Whiz. Okay. All right, that's enough on there, Liv. Now you gotta, like Craig did, you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it. Go. Yeah, like that. Okay, now we need to take a minute and chop up our hamburger and stir it around. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. It makes it so your hamburger doesn't stay in big clumps. It's very useful at the end. You kind of need to like do this, buddy. Do you want to take your knife and try to cut that tomato up in smaller pieces? Oh, it doesn't matter because I'll be the only one that eats tomato. There you go. That's working. Livy's working on some too over there. Yeah, it's okay. That's how you learn.
Some more to me.
I need you to chop up that hamburger. Just use that thing. Craig's chopping it up, getting it so it's finer. I could use a food processor if I need to. We'll see. I like to get the hamburger nice and brown. Craig, what do you like on your walking tacos?
Doritos, bacon bits, cheese sauce.
And taco meat, right?
Yeah.
Livy, what did you want to say?
And it's going to help her making food. And I set up this tomato, but I got some salad in it.
That's okay.
And
you helped chop the lettuce too, didn't you? And what else did you help chop? The onion, remember? You used the Chop Whiz. You did a good job helping.
And I chopped onions.
We decided to. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we decided to use the food processor anyway because my kids are just used to the hamburger being browned up fine. That's how I've always done it. So I'll just do that. Okay, we need 1 cup of water, Craig.
Can I do it?
Well, it's just this part's hot, so we'll let Craig do this part, okay?
Then this part I'll be doing next.
Okay, I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, pour that in there, Craig. And now let's see if you can get the taco seasoning open. We like to use cheese. I actually order it from Amazon by the sleeve. I think maybe there's 20 or 24 in a sleeve. But I have a hard time finding this at the grocery stores, so I just order it and have it on hand all the time.
Let's get this to Mom.
Well, your mom doesn't like tomatoes.
My dad likes tomatoes.
Okay, maybe he'll eat some of them.
Okay.
All right, so then can you get that spoon? And we need to stir it up. Gotta be careful so it doesn't go out of the pan. There you go.
Oh, great.
And we'll turn it back on. All you really have to do is bring it to a boil and then we just leave it on warm. Since this is 2 pounds of ground beef, I technically could use 2 packs of taco seasoning, but I really think 1 is enough. We've done this enough times, but I do add a little more water. It's going to be cooking for a little while until Stephanie and Dusty get here for dinner. And while the taco meat cooks and we wait for dinner, we're making some sugar cookies. I got this sugar cookie dough at Aldi when I was there. Livy wanted to help, but really all she wanted to do was steal the dough and run away.
What about these two?
Let's see. And Josie, she found the slime Livy had been playing with while we were making cookies. So I'm going to have to wash my tablecloth, and Papa took Josie upstairs to clean her up. And what are you eating, Livy?
Cookie dough.
You little naughty girl. You stole my cookie dough. We're heating up the cheese sauce in the microwave. You want to put some of the meat into your bowl.
What about the Doritos?
Oh yeah, we better get your Doritos and put in there. Here on this side. Craig's an expert at making his walking taco. Some meat put on there.
The meat?
Yeah, first you do the meat, right?
No, you do the meat.
You want me to do the meat? Okay, you know how to do this. He knows he goes overboard, so the extra me to do it. Okay, we got your meat now. You can add your cheese sauce. Craig's version of a walking taco. Our cookies are done. We're just waiting for them to get cooled off so we can frost them. The last ingredient. What is it, Craig?
Bacon bits.
Yeah. Get your bacon bits. Stephanie's here for dinner. And guess what? She doesn't eat lettuce in her walking taco either.
I don't like shredded lettuce.
How many cookies?
You can have one cookie. Did Stephanie bring you cookies?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd the cookies go? Oh, was today your party?
Mm-hmm.
What did you take?
Donuts.
I thought that was a good plan. Craig, how was your walking taco?
Good.
Good. I haven't ate mine yet. Let's go over here and see how Livy's doing frosting this cookie.
Oh, what do you mean?
You're already eating? She's trying for the world record of sprinkles on a cookie. And frosting. Is it delicious? Yeah. Is it as good as the cookie you ate before it was baked? Tonight, Livy, Stephanie, and Craig are going to do a taste test. They're going to be trying the Chex Remix taco flavored. We've never had that one. This Malva roll, which looks like chocolate covered marshmallow. I got this because I thought maybe Livy would try it. Some fruit cake, because Craig's never tried fruit cake. And these mini marshmallows, which I really got because I figured Livy would for sure try those. These two items came from the Mexican market in Indianola. Okay, so Craig, Livy, Stephanie, and Penny, I guess, are going to do the taste test.
Okay. Okay, now. Okay, this.
Okay,
Try that one first.
I don't need to cook first.
first the
I couldn't be patient.
mini marshmallows from the Mexican market.
Let me.
Oh, Craig's taking charge. What do you think, Craig?
Tastes like marshmallows.
Are they fruit flavored or are they
Yeah,
just...
that's fruit.
Mine was peach.
Yeah, they taste like those one rainbow marshmallows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We used to put those in
Mine
Jell-O,
was
I think.
Peach.
Do you like them?
Yeah, mine was peach.
Yours was peach?
Yellow.
You can see me in the reflection.
Be wailing.
All right, what's next?
We can try this next while Livy eats these marshmallows. Okay? You want to open it or me?
I'll do that.
So, zesty taco Chex Mix.
Are you going to let Stephanie try them?
Put some in the bowl, please.
Okay. Which do you like better, the pizza ones or the taco ones, Craig?
Pizza ones, they're good for me.
Yeah, I like the pizza ones a lot. What do you think,
Can
Stephanie?
we beat
They're
them
good. It
now?
tastes like taco Doritos.
Why?
Well, I like them then because I love taco Doritos.
I'm
Now
gonna save this for last.
Save the fruitcake for last. Have you ever tried fruitcake, Stephanie?
No, but I
It's
feel like TV
actually
shows
really
make you
good.
think it's
I know.
disgusting.
We were talking about that, but it's actually good. I mean, I'm sure there's some bad fruitcakes.
You want to try this chocolate covered marshmallow, Livy?
Why don't you look and see what it looks like? What do you think, Craig? What do you think about that?
I'm gonna try the inside.
Is it good?
You can't get it out.
You're too... Okay, stop eating the Chex Mix so you can tell us about the marshmallow roll.
It tastes like chocolate and marshmallows.
It's okay. I wouldn't
You wouldn't
go
get
out
it?
of my way to eat that.
Okay. I tasted it and I like it.
You. I don't like. I'm just gonna keep eating my
I think Craig has the
marshmallows.
hiccups.
I'm just gonna keep eating my marshmallow.
Okay, so what's the verdict, Stephanie?
Too many nuts.
Do you like it, Craig?
Yeah.
You just acted like you're gonna throw
That's
up.
all my nuts. I don't like fruitcake.
Okay, Craig, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you think about the movie Return to Oz?
Well, I like this film. It's a sequel to The Wizard of Oz, but it's more scarier.
What happens in that movie?
Everything's back to normal in the Emerald City.
And then what?
It was cursed by the Mombi.
The Mombi?
Yeah. He has plenty of heads.
Who?
It's a film.
Go
Well, it's
ahead.
Brian Henson.
What is the film? What did you say? It's a film.
Return to Oz.
What? Oh, so Brian Henson's in it. Is he related to Jim
Yeah.
Henson?
Yeah.
Josie. Who else is in that film?
I don't know.
You don't know. What year did that movie come out?
1985.
I've never seen it. Josie's going around trying to scare us.
Say whoa.
Whoa.
You have to act like you're scared.
Oh.
Josie doesn't have any clothes on because of the slime incident. All right, Stephanie, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Elf.
Well, can I go now? Can I have the bowl, please?
No, just a minute. What's your favorite line from the movie?
Santa! Oh my God!
That is my favorite part too.
Yeah, I feel like I say that a lot.
Huh?
Whenever I see Santa, I'm like, I know him.
All right, Craig is just ready to go.
No. Look,
Livy?
He's ready to go eat.
Uh,
I'm worried I must
yeah.
Craig, how do you feel about having a nephew?
It's gonna be good. Is he gonna be cuter?
Yeah, he'll be cute.
Yeah.
What color of hair do you think he'll have, Craig?
Brown.
You want him to have yellow hair? Livy, do you have anything else to say? She did earlier. That's it.
Here it is. This one is called Cornbread and Poppy by Matthew Cordell. Narrated by John Lithgow. It was winter. The first snowflake had fallen. Cornbread was home, putting away all he had foraged from harvest time. Fruit preserves, grains, and cheeses. Every autumn, Cornbread worried he had not have enough food to get through winter. But he also loved to plan and prepare. It took a lot of planning to get through those long, cold winter months. Cornbread's best friend Poppy was not one to worry. She loved adventures, she loved to ride bikes, she loved to take hikes, and she loved to play on the swing set with Cornbread at her house. But she did not love to plan or prepare. She did not love to forage. She always put it off till the very last minute, and she was almost out of food. Boom, boom. There was a knock at Cornbread's door. "Time to forage for winter!" yelled Poppy. "Poppy!" said Cornbread. It is winter. You didn't get your food. Surely it's all gone by now. What do you mean all gone? Don't you remember, asked Cornbread, when I asked you to come with me to get your cheese from Sam's dairy? He's almost out, I said. And what did you say? Nah, I'll do it later. But I was riding my bike, Poppy said. Don't you remember, asked Cornbread, when I offered to help you to get your grains from Horsefeather's fields? There's not much left, I said. And what did you say? Nah, I'll do it later, Poppy said. But I was going hiking that day. Don't you remember, asked Cornbread, when I told you to pick your berries from Grandma's Winkle's farm? There's almost gone, I said. And what did you say? Nah, I'll do it later, Poppy said. But I was playing on my swing set. A winter without food is a dangerous thing. Oh no, Cornbread, said Poppy. Oh no, Poppy, said Cornbread. Come on, Poppy, let's ask around and see if there's any food left. Sam was out of cheese. Horsefeather was out of grains. Grandma Winkle was all out of berries. Maybe, said Poppy, one of the neighbors has extra. Shouldn't have waited so long, said Old Larry, the town grump. Slam! What now? Asked Cornbread. He couldn't let his best friend go hungry. I'll give you some of my food. But then you won't have enough to last the winter, said Poppy. I don't know what to do. Poppy looked out the window. She looked out over the town and past the valley where all the food had already been foraged. Then she looked up at the mountain. There might be food on Holler Mountain, said Poppy. Holler Mountain! No one goes up Holler Mountain, shrieked Cornbread. It was true. No one dared go up Holler Mountain. They both looked out the window, then up at the mountain, and they shivered. There are steep, slippery rocks on Holler Mountain. You could fall, said Cornbread. I know, said Poppy. There are owls on Holler Mountain. Owls eat mice. I know, said Poppy. Miss Ruthie went up Holler Mountain to forage for food. She never came back. I know, said Poppy. It was a sad story. Miss Ruthie was the only mouse to ever dare go up Holler Mountain. It was years ago, and she was never seen or heard from since. No one ever went up the mountain again. It's the only way, said Poppy. The only way? Asked Cornbread. Cornbread was worried, and he didn't love to venture like Poppy did. But Poppy was his best friend, and he could not let her go alone. Then I'm coming with you. They collected Poppy's wagon, harvesting supplies. They bundled up in scarves, hats, and jackets. They began to climb up the mountain. Up the mountain they went, and so far so good. There were no owls. But they hadn't found any food yet either. But the heavier snow had now begun to fall. Are those blackberry bushes? Poppy asked. Strangely, all the berries had been picked. Up the mountain they went. The snow continued to fall. Are those cornstalks? Asked Cornbread. The corn was all gone too. Up the mountain they went. The snow was getting deeper, and it was getting harder and harder to climb. Is that wheat up there? Asked Poppy. Just then, a large shadow flew over their path. They looked up. An owl! They screamed. They dropped the wagon and ran for the nearest shrub. The snow crunched around them. The owl had landed. Snip, snip. Is that mice I smell? Said a voice. Cornbread and Poppy shivered. The shrub shivered. I like mice, said the voice. The shrub shivered. Poppy grabbed a stone and stood up. I'll save you! Cornbread, run! She threw the rock at the owl's toes. Bonk! Ouch! Why did you do that? Cried the owl. I like mice. Mice are my friends. We thought owls like to eat mice, said Poppy. Not me, said the owl. I'm a vegetarian. The large, fluffy, sniffling owl towered over them. I'm Bernard, he said. I'm sorry, Bernard. I'm Cornbread. I'm sorry, Bernard. I'm Poppy. What are you doing in the mountain? Asked Bernard. I don't often see mice up here. We are looking for food, said Cornbread. I know a place with food. Lots of it, said Bernard. Cornbread and Poppy liked the sound of that. Can you show us? Asked Poppy, collecting their wagon. I sure can. It's faster if you jump on, said Bernard, offering them a ride. And away they flew. A few moments later, they touched down at a small cabin. Smoke was puffing out of a chimney. This is my friend's house, said Bernard. The cabin door slowly creaked open. An old mouse came out to greet them. Miss Rufy! You know Miss Rufy, said Bernard, Cornbread, and Poppy all at once. Cornbread! Poppy! I haven't seen you two in ages, said Miss Rufy. Come inside and get warm. Goodbye, friends, said Bernard, flapping his great big wings, lifting up, and away into Holler Mountain. Miss Rufy, we thought we were a goner, said Cornbread. I was a goner, all right. I've gone and moved up here to the mountain. I like being alone, said Miss Rufy. I'm happy finally to have some mice to keep me company, though. What brings you up here anyway? They explained Poppy's food problem. Bernard seemed to think you had some food you could share, asked Poppy sheepishly. Oh, do I? Said Miss Rufy. I've been saving for years. I'm the only mouse who forages up here on Hollow Mountain. Take all you want. There were jars and jars of berry preserves, bags and bags of grain, hunks and hunks of cheese. But you have to have a cup of Miss Rufy's tea before you go, their friend said. It was getting late. Miss Rufy helped Cornbread and Poppy load up the food. She even gave them a canister of her special tea to leave to go. Then she fastened snow skis to their feet and to their wagon for a speedy journey home. Thank you so much, Miss Rufy, said Poppy. You're a real lifesaver. What can I ever do to make it up to you? Just come back and visit sometime, said Miss Rufy. Cornbread and Poppy zipped back down the mountain on the skis. Naturally, Poppy loved it. Cornbread was surprised. He loved it too. It was quite an adventure. Up at Poppy's house, they unloaded and put away all the food. The snow was very deep. Cornbread helped Poppy shovel her walkway. They had a cup of Miss Rufy's tea to reward themselves for a job well done. To old friends, said Poppy. Let's ski some more, said Cornbread. Shouldn't we shovel the walkway at your house, Cornbread? It's almost dark. Nah, I'll do it later, he said. The end. And this is Craig A. Vever saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe. And keep on having a great day.